During the day, the neighborhood looks serene with a residential feel, and businesses along major routes undergoing their normal activities. But Ashongman is the exact opposite at night. A number of pubs and drinking spots seem to outnumber the residential facilities, and they usually play very loud music and draw hundreds of patrons. The streets are overtaken by commercial sex workers as well.
These days you can see right from the street here where we are standing, from around 9:30 already you can see that the place is busy because of the food yard. So you can see that right in the evening the place is busy. Those selling are selling up to sometimes in the morning. You can see that activities are going on, commercial activities are going on. You see also that prostitutes are around, all right.
Darkness is the only visible difference between day and night in Ashongman. There's brisk business, as most young people are awake throughout the night and only retire to their beds when their bodies can no longer take them through. This has, however, come along with its attendant problems. The receipts of the night are always left for shop owners to get rid of.
Do I ever ban on next day? Everybody be shop no yesi and ne BBC na akoswa obi abe tutu and we journey a whole lot. Nyama be koswa. Sometimes we say ashiwi ne some bottles na adine go. Sometimes if we see condoms and stuff, yeah, and we see blood. Now to say blood, take blood, and you say normal ebia. Utu say ebia obi enya deep cut and ebia fight because na obi nya deep cut or fighting.
Citi News sources close to the Ashongman Community Hospital, which treats victims of these scuffles, have confirmed that the attacks are rampant but do not result in loss of lives. This, however, was not the case on November 18 when 36-year-old Charles Dankwa and his friends went out on their usual night escapades. Charles, who was having fun at another pub, decided to join a birthday celebration at Food Yard. Little did he know that was the last to be heard of him.
Which is the very day he was attacked at Food Yard. He was here. He was very drunk. He was falling over. We was sitting down here because here is bar. I told him that, bro, you are already drunk. Let's go home so that you will go and relax. He said, no, today is one of a friend, one of the boy, the best friend birthday. The guy was sitting down behind me. He said, okay, let's just go to Food House, buy drink, everybody go house.
As investigations will later reveal, Charles had fallen out with his killers who hitherto were friends.
And there's this guy, he was friends with my brother at first before, but they stopped talking. And the guys that did the thing to my brother are his friends. You get it? They have not been talking for a while now. But I asked him, what did he do to the guy? Like, what the guy did? Monkasa. He said, no, he's too disrespectful. So he just want to stay away from him. And besides them too, he called mafias for us at our house. One dawn, like we were sleeping and they came. And later we find out it was him.
The mafias, what were they coming to do?
We didn't know. We were home when he came, but we shouted like thief, so they went away.
One of his friends who accompanied him to the restaurant narrates how the suspects mercilessly stabbed him several times before his death.
When we get there, and these boys saw the guy, say, am I the one you are assaulting in murder? The other day I met you. Like the boys, bro, I'm sorry. And the other one came and slapped the boy, say, why are you insulting our elder brother? Try to calm me down, say, bro, we are one here in Ashongman. You have to calm down. The boy take everybody pull their cutlass back. One of them came back again and knocked a block in that boy's head. He cut my brother first. As this very guy that died, so as he see, he caught my brother. He vexed, go there, rushed the boy. They started cutting him. even me, they pursue me close to veggies. I came out to call my brothers. Before I get there, my brother is already dead.
The police, while confirming the incident to Citi News, revealed that the food yard restaurant was closed and cordoned off immediately for investigative purposes around 1 a.m. that Thursday.
So as we speak now, the crime scene has been processed, but have ordered a temporary close down of the facility. So since 18th, the order is still in force until we see that nerves have calmed in that area. I know I don't have the authority to permanently close down a facility because I'm not a licensing authority. But due to security implications, that is why I ordered for a temporary close down of the facility.
The impact of the temporary closure is telling, as the previously vibrant nightlife seems to have vanished. At about 4 p.m., most of the shops around the restaurant had closed, since the crowds they depended on were no longer assured. Likewise, a drive through the community in the evening revealed little activity as compared to moments before the incident. Most of the residents were tight-lipped on the incident for fear of being attacked by the perpetrators. When Citi News contacted the management of the restaurant for comments, they declined, insisting the case was under investigation. On paying a visit to the Ashongman Estate Hills Police Station for updates as direct investigators into the matter, the news team met a management member of the restaurant assisting the police with investigations. We learned that the presence of the restaurant's official there had become a daily routine for the establishment. We also gathered that the restaurant had released CCTV footage of the incident to the police. Meanwhile, the police say they are making inroads in their pursuit to arrest the suspects.
But with the perpetrator of this crime, as we speak now, we are closer to him. We will get him and then let him face the law. So I also mobilized my men, and myself and the crime officer. We went to the family of the deceased to condole with them.
The news team reflected on how rampant these violent attacks were at Ashongman, and soon ran into a driver and his mate who were attacked few hours after Charles Dankwa's death was recorded. Their only offense was that they parked close to a washing bay.
My name is Meti. Yapon adwuma ekofi. Enti me twa me wona na me se na Johnson de me. Ana me yede me package se me Johnson na me ti ni se sa de a o plaka nim o plaka nim na eduru filling station a no ayede ekotofu na we de atom dustbin nim sa na de bia ye no. Enti boy ne ba no say hey mo pede o na mo yede o na o twen se kan se o no ba no odi a kire se kan blantan tintin kese ese na chi a de ba. Yeah, na no to se kan share me so twa me mienu ba ko no last one na me hu se kan me ana me se da bi boy no obepira me ndi me twen me hu gina nchen ndi me mate ne nzu si Africa nim mate ni si Africa nim no ade ko mate ne so
etwa me sa no etwa me sa we me etwa me to anso wa ne de ne moje tu me pa ntimi kura na me hu na ma ni su bre me na me hu de e ko ntimi me bla na fa me to kan nim na o de ba police station na oba no be hu police for no my police form so mfa me ko atomic hospital ene ekọ so me nsa no mo pa me am ni nsuo si me so am di nsuo mienu si me so.
Reports forwarded to Citi News by residents suggest that violent crimes have been on an increase in Ashongman and surrounding towns such as Kwabenya, ACP and Pokwase. Citi News' Vivian Kailuko in August this year reported similar crimes that led to the deaths of not less than 3 persons in ACP, Pokwase and Ashongman. But since then, not less than 4 instances of violent deaths have been recorded within the enclave between the months of October and November. Police reports say a robbery incident at Hacho led to the death of a landlord. A husband shot his wife dead and attempted suicide, and an Okada rider was found dead in an isolated area at Ashongman Hills. But the police say they are ramping up efforts to nip these activities in the bud. According to the police, Statements have been taken from eyewitnesses on the day of the incidents, and security guards who were at the food yard restaurant have also been invited for their statements to be taken. They are assuring the people of Kwabenya, Ashongman and Estate that the perpetrators will indeed be brought to book. Reporting for Citi News, Hansen Ashongman.